All right, I'm going to show you how to scrape a table or a list off of a website. There's detailed instructions about how to do this and why this formula actually works in the post for class, but I'll just show you the simple version. So I'm going to open a Google spreadsheet. I'm going to have a website that I want to scrape. So I'm using the most streamed songs on Spotify from Wikipedia, and you can see there's this table of the 100 most streamed songs. So I'm going to go into my spreadsheet, put my cursor in cell A1, and then I'm going to go up to the formula bar, and I'm going to put in a function that will import that. So the function is equal import HTML. And you'll see that it already starts to autofill and says this imports data from a table or list in an HTML page. And it gives you the function details and also some explanation. So really this has three things. So the first is the URL of the website you want to scrape. So I'm going to put that in quote marks. I'll just copy and paste this. So I'm putting the URL of the Wikipedia page in quote marks. Then I'm separating it with a comma. The next thing I'm going to do is the query, and for this, it means a table. So in quote marks again, I'm going to write table, close the quote, and then I'll put another comma. And the last part is the index, which is just asking which table that you want to scrape. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 1. This is the first table. I'll hit return. And you can see that it has scraped that table into this. If I go back up to A1, open my formula again, I can change the index to 2, hit return again, and you see it's going to scrape the second table that's on this. So that's how you do that. Once you have this here, you can't really do anything with this. You can't sort it or filter it or reorganize it or put it into a visualization because it's still pulling the data directly from this website. So you want to copy and paste just the values. So the way to do that is put your cursor in the cell above 1, highlight your whole sheet, copy, make a new sheet at the bottom, go back in here, and then do edit, paste special, and I'm going to do values only. And what this will do is strip out the formula and just leave the values of the table that I've scraped. So now this is the one that I can use to do things. All right, so that's how to do a table. I'll show you how to do a list. So it's the same. I've got a sheet. I've got a list here, again from a Wikipedia page. The way you can notice lists is they're bulleted points or numbered points on a website. So I'll go in, again, A1. I'll enter my formula, import HTML. All right, it's going to tell me again the formula. I'm going to take the URL of the website I want to scrape, and I'm going to copy, paste it in here. I'm going to put it in quotes. I'm going to separate that with a comma. The second thing is the query. This time I'm going to put in list. All right, and what it's going to look for is lists in this website. The third thing is the index. Again, put a comma, and I'm going to put in 1, and I'm going to hit return, close it, close the parentheses, hit return, and it's going to load the first list. So if I look here, this is my first list here. So if that's not the one I want, I can go back, and there's a bit of trial and error here. I can put in 2, that gives me the second list. 3, that gives me the third list, etc. All right, and again, I can't do anything with this because it's still pulling that formula directly from the website. It's pulling the data. So if I want to sort it or filter it or put it into visualization or use it, again, I'm going to copy and paste just the values. I'm going to put my cursor in the cell above 1, highlight my entire sheet, copy, make a new sheet, go in here and paste special values only. All right, and now I can use this for something. So that's how to do it. Again, check the post for more details.